here's the hook. Massive hook. 80 alloy. So just gotta do like this to remove the pin. Now notice how the hook goes this way, and the pin was on the other side, right? So this way, when you loop a chain, the pin is not going to be in the way. And of course, first I assembled a couple of them with the pin this way. What the heck? There's probably some. Here we go. Yeah, I assembled it like this. Had to redo it. So just we put a chain in here, put the pin, right, and that's everything that holds this chain. But it's a proven design. Well, all chains are assembled. Took me maybe 15-20 minutes. Now, I'm going to find a way to bend the pins somehow, because they keep moving, you know? And after a few trials and errors, I figured a way. So you don't hold the pin, you hold this. Well, I mean, it is a pin, but it's the bigger one to separate them. This, but it's not an easy task. Done. This will be a good exercise. Probably weighs like at least 10 pounds. I'm in Shippensburg, PA. Drove down here 450 miles empty. So now I detach my gooseneck. Exactly following the procedure. Let's see, that's my trail over there. And I'm picking up a Volvo grader. This is a big Volvo plant where they make industrial machines. And actually disconnecting was real easy because it's all concrete, all level ground. And you see here I used orange paint. I thought my trailer was orange, turns out it's not orange. But I contacted Kaufman plant and asked them to send me a sample of this paint. I said just put it on a piece of paper or a piece of metal and mail it to me if you don't mind. And they said okay. And I think they mailed it yesterday, so I'll be able to take that to Home Depot, my local Home Depot, and they said they can scan it and match it. So this way I can cover some scratches. And that's the machine I'm picking up, that huge grader. Volvo G976 with a 16-foot long blade, all-wheel drive, and it's about 30 feet long, so we'll have to put the front axle on these bolsters or trunnions, whatever you call them, like these things here. So probably the front axle will be here, or maybe even over there. So it's a good thing I got these D-rings in here. Will make it easy to tie it down. So now we're just waiting for the permits. Turns out these guys here, they refuse to load you. Even load. They cannot even load you unless you show them a local Pennsylvania permit for oversized load.
To tie down this thing, right? Yeah. I never saw something like this. Usually it sits flat. This one thing is up, the other one is over there. But okay, the guy that just left here, he hooks it in here, brings it across here, and has. I'm just telling you what he does. I'm not telling you how to do it. He put the thing across here and keep scratching it. That's how he does it.
guess. But see, I was using the new method. Basically, you don't back all the way. You know, you just lower, come like raise this, really like this, and you come over here and you put it down, and then you remove that support thing, and then you back. And this way, it's like perfect, you know. And then the lock pin didn't want to lock, but I knew why, because there was still some spacing in here. So just backed with the truck a little bit, and it locked. And you can see that it's fully engaged. At least now I know what engaged looks like. Basically that, see, it's thin over there, like thin piece. Like the actual pin is very thick. So, which means that all the thick part is down in. So, which is good. So all I need to do now is just raise the trailer and apply this and put the block in here. And because this thing is pretty tall, so I'm gonna go with the lowest right position. Well, it took me forever, of course, like first time. And first I put a 5/18 chain in here because the hook was too big, and then I didn't like it, so I removed one hook and just hook it up like this, because this is a 1/2 inch chain, so 2 of these are good for 11,000 pounds. And then another couple of 1/2 inch in here. See, they have signs here. The only thing I didn't like was that it was angled this way towards the back. And then there's a block in there. And this whole 16-foot long blade sits like this because they cannot put it down. And so I used 2 chains, 5/16, just to prevent the machine from moving backwards, because it sits like this. And there's nothing I could do. I could try to use that one, but I don't want to pull it towards the end, because it's already, there's lots of pulling, right? Alright, my lights are working. Got my OSI sign, flags, and I use these edge protectors, because otherwise the chains scratch the heck out of it. And you see, out of the frame, and you see I put the flags on the edge near the blade. One over there, one over here. So it should be good. And I did not need to use outriggers, because the tire, basically like 90% of the tire sits on my bed. But it is a big mother, you know. Oh, one last thing, almost forgot. I need to cover that exhaust, because that's what they said in the paperwork, specifically this time.